Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Daytona International Speedway, here for the season opener of Season 3 of Bubble's Cup. Bubble is your two-time defending champion as we start our first of 4 races this season. Anthony was his main contender last season, and he's going to look to bounce back and take the championship this time around. It's going to start with this weekend here, as a good performance will set the tone for the short championship. Every race matters much more when the whole championship is only 4 races. So, I'm your host, Agent JF. It is an absolute pleasure to be up here in the booth with the ability to bring you the race today, as here we are at Daytona. Cars that are very fast, reaching speeds just over 150 miles per hour. Nowhere else in the world where you see cars this fast on a track this grand. Cars will be drafting on others to try and gain an advantage and slingshot past each other. There may be some bumper-to-bumper contact, some pushing involved on the high banks here. We are in for a good race today indeed. So, with that, we will step aside for a quick word from our sponsor, and we will come back to take the green flag. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Daytona. We are getting ready to see the green flag fly here at Daytona International Speedway. Quickly going through the field order on pole, it is going to be Corey Wilson and the number 99 Ford machine up here. He will lead us off the grid. Right behind him, I believe it is Carter. Yes, that is Carter, the number 54 machine. Followed closely by Bubble, your reigning champion here. That 47 machine is Dim. Our start is commencing here soon, ladies and gentlemen. And the fabulous Hudson Hornet, number 51, that is Smalls. Just behind him, we have Ford in the number 11 machine. Behind him, runner-up last season, Anthony in the number 14, Beast in the number 3. Then it is NASCAR Boy in the M1, Fireball Roberts. Number 37 is Prime. And right at the back in the number 6 is DJ. That is our starting lineup for today's race. We are in for a good one tonight as we get ready to see some racing here at Daytona. As green flag flies, and we are green at Daytona International Speedway. As here we come through the tri-oval on the high banks here at Daytona to complete lap number 1 out of 70 of this opening race. Once again, there are only 4 races in this season, so every single lap of every single race is going to count big time. Corey Wilson led the first lap there. There are extra points given out in this championship format for leading laps and leading the most laps. So far, Corey Wilson has done the best so far. Early on, we've already seen 2 distinct lines of cars. That is now fizzled down to about 1. Here on the back straightaway, they're all going to be going extremely fast. There's a strong tailwind on the back straightaway, which is a headwind on the front straightaway, and it pushes these cars into turn 3. Speeds probably close to 170 miles per hour, but off into turn number 1, you're down closer to about 150, 155. And that's just due to the nature and the aerodynamics of these cars when a strong wind like we have here today just off the beach here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Coming around to complete our lap number 2. All the cars in a line on the bottom here, single filed out. A little bit of pushing going on up front. It is still Corey Wilson leading that inside line just ahead of Carter and Smalls, who has moved up into third. Great start for him. He is on the podium as we speak. Oh, there's some contact behind. Who was that? I think that Nass was involved with that. Yes, he was. He's on the outside now. Nass stuck on the outside. And we're about to see what happens when you get stuck on the outside. That's Beast going past on the inside, along with the 6 of DJ, who started right at the back. He's doing pretty good so far. Prime is just behind him in line. And you see how many spots Nass loses. He's going to fall right back in behind Bubble right there in the 48 car. So Nass losing many spots. He went from P4 down to about P7, I believe. Tough to see exactly where. There it is, P8, as you can see on the leaderboard on the left-hand side of your screen there. Corey Wilson still leads after 4 laps of 70. The number 99 Ford machine looks pretty good out in front here. Now you see someone else moved up the track. That's DJ. He's going to get trained in now. He's going to go right to the back of that pack. Right now, it looks like all you want to be is on the bottom, wrap the bottom of this track. It is extremely hard to build up a run and try to make a pass here. It might cause a little bit of contact, or you might need a big run, maybe some help, possibly some pushing from the car behind. Like I mentioned right before the race started, you can get in behind another one of these cars, and there's a lot less air going on your car. And that allows you to go faster in a straight line. That's that slipstream effect we've talked about, especially here now that we have high-speed racing on the big banks of Daytona. You see it a lot as these top 3 cars are trying to start to pull away a little bit. Beast in that 3 car needs to close up the gap to keep the pack with these top 3 of Corey Wilson, Carter, and Smalls. As that gap is just over half a second now between the leader and that second pack of cars just behind. Coming around to complete another lap. That's another car up the track. That is Prime in the number 37 machine. Someone who finished pretty high up with the championship last season. He's going to fall down. Bubble has found his way up into 5th just behind that 3 car of Beast. You see right near the back there is a DJ. As he's gonna get off, let off a little bit. Oh, Prime got down, but now he's back up the track again. Way up the track back there. There might have been something going on to that car further back. And you see a few cars up the track. I think that other car is possibly Dim. Yes, it is Dim stuck on the outside here. He's losing a little bit of time, but somebody comes up. Is that Ford? Yes, that's Ford who came up trying to push with Dim, the car behind. Now for Ford, he's still got a hole there on the inside. He can get back down if he needs, and that is what he's going to do. So Ford controlling the lines here, trying to work with Dim a little bit, but keeping a run down on the bottom side of the track. Something very special I'd like to show you guys. We can go on board with the number 11 machine of Ford and look at his view of the race. Here we are on board with the number 11 machine. As we come around through the tri-oval, Corey Wilson is still up in the lead there. All of these top 2 cars are in a line, but if we look back from the 11th car, there's still a little bit of side-by-side action back there. That looks like Prime still up the track. Anthony just still in the field. They are going to sort things out before we get into turn 1. Corey Wilson still leading the pack up front as we are now officially all single filed out. Look at the push there. The number 47 car right up the track. He's very up the track. Some pushing going on in the back of this pack. That big draft from all these cars in a single file line. Somebody's down on the apron there. That is not the ideal racing line. as Corey has led all laps completed so far, still out in front, still holding the bottom lane, and everybody is now single file once more. We expect some big pushes to come up from the rear end of this pack. They're going to need to work together if they want to challenge the first few drivers in line here. There's a push. You see from Nas, that M1 machine all over the back of the 48 here, trying to give him a push. So drivers trying to work together here to build up a run. Maybe working together, they can find a way past the leader. Corey Wilson still leads. Oh, and there's DJ up the track a little bit. He's going to get pushed out of line. That's Ford in the blue car just behind him. The blue number 11 machine making his way past DJ, forced him to the outside, and now DJ looking to make the pass here. He sits in 7th. Is Ford, DJ down to 8th, but he's going to lose that spot. Oh, Ford up the track a little bit. That's the 14 car behind. I think that's Anthony. Oh, they're spinning up ahead. That's Bubba the Wonder Boy. He's sliding through the grass. Sliding through the grass of turn 2. 48 machine. Coming back up the track. Can he save it? Can he keep that car going straight? He keeps it pointed in the correct direction. He's going to fill back in his slot. He's up the track. Keeps it out of the wall. That number 48 machine with an incredible display of skill and driving maneuverability there as he slid the car through the grass of turn number 2. Comes back down in front of the M1 machine of Nas and keeps his spot there in 5th position. Great maneuver there from Bubba the Wonder Boy. And he shows why he's a 2-time champion of the sport. There's a couple cars off the track, multiple cars off the track after some pushing back there. Ford is going to the inside. We're going to go 4 cars side by side. I think there's a car sideways. That looked like DJ in the 6th car. He's spinning around to the back of the pack. He is sliding around into the wall. A big hit for the 6th car to the inside wall. Another big hit on the inside wall. There is no damage to that car. It appears he's still sliding through the grass here on lap number 10. As he hits the inside wall one more time, still sliding through the grass, trying to keep the speed and get back on the pavement. But look how much time he's lost already to the rest of the pack. He is going to be well behind everybody else. As we look back and forward, the rest of the pack, that really happened all because of the big pushes in the back of this pack. Prime at the back. I know Ford was there. Anthony was there. So was the 47 of Dim. All of those drivers pushing very hard into turn 1, as that's where you get all the draft. And that caused quite a lot of chaos there. Here we go. We're going to watch the back of this pack here through turn 1. Some cars going up the track. That's Dim up the track. That opens the door for Prime. He's going to make a move here. That is for 9th place on the circuit. There's another car up the track. That's Beast. He was running 4th for quite a while in this race. That is going to cost him a spot, and he's going to lose tons of time as he is stuck on the outside lane here. Look at the left-hand side of your screen. Looking for Bubble to appear there sometime soon. Now, we do have a tailwind here, but as we get into the corner, you should see the 48 car Bubble the Winter Boy. There you go. He's going to the left-hand side. You hear Beast lifting out of the throttle, trying to get down into a gap. Oh, I don't know if he's clear or not. He's up the track. Cars are pushing behind. Now Prime is pushed up the track. He's going to have to push Beast back here. Multiple cars go through. Bubble will have a bit of a gap to make up, but he will assume 3rd place here on lap number 12. We're seeing a lot of cars. I think they're tight in turn 1. As you see, side by side for second place, that is Carter in the 54 machine and the fabulous Hudson Hornet Smalls on the 51. Right there, side by side, running alongside each other. You can see the cars very close to each other. Carter trying to get into a gap here. He has managed to get into third place. What a phenomenal maneuver by the 54 machine of Carter. That could save his race. If you go to the back, it is very hard to make your way back up. Bubble is probably the only car I've seen really do it very well here. Another car close behind is Anthony. Oh, Carter up the track a little bit there too. Bubble looking to take advantage. Maybe it's Nass and the M1 machine looking to take advantage. They're all getting very tight in these corners now. These cars do not like to make the corner very well. Big engines, they do well on the straightaways, especially in that tailwind down the back straightaway, getting close to 170 miles per hour. But in the corners, these cars do not handle very well. As here comes a big run to the back of the 51 machine. Here is Carter pushed up the track. He's going to be out of the line. Same for Anthony. Ford is up the track. Nass is pushing Bubble in the inside lane. Bubble is moved up into P3. Car gets back in line on the inside, and there's a lot of movement going on up the front. Corey Wilson is going up to the high lane, and you see he's trying to maneuver his car so that the car behind cannot get in that slipstream effect we've talked about. Corey Wilson really doing a dance here down the back straightaway. Using that tailwind to his advantage, that minimizes the effectiveness of that slipstream effect. As you look behind, Smalls on the 51 machine, he's a little bit wide in that corner. Bubble the Wonder Boy. He's had help from Nass, but now Nass is being passed. To the inside of Nass goes Carter. Carter striking back on the inside here through 3 and 4, and now through the tri-oval. Looking to take it back P4 from the M1 machine of NASCAR Boy 90. As Carter 76K on the inside, he is sure to get this move done, but will he go up the track? And if he does, can Dim, who is the car behind, right now sitting in P6, can he capitalize on a mistake? Not quite. As further behind, there's multiple cars fighting side by side. Beast in the 3 car. I see Ford up the track. The M1 machine gets back down at Nass. He's just behind Dim. As here comes a big run. Again, Corey Wilson going up the track. He is trying to keep the other cars from getting that slipstream effect on his rear end. He's actually getting a pretty good gap here. He's pulling us away a little bit from the rest of the cars here. He looks pretty good so far. Looking a little behind. Is that Nass on the inside of Carter? I think it is. Carter's up the track here. This is going to be for P5 on the circuit as Dim. Oh, Carter slowing down, and there's contact with Anthony. His rear end of his car has come off. You see the boot of the car has come off. It is sitting in the middle of 1 and 2. I think it fell into the grass. Oh, no, they're still running it over. It's stuck under another driver's car. I can't tell whose car that is. I think that is Prime. Yes, Prime currently has the bumper, the boot of the 54 machine stuck under him. You saw it spit out there on the back straightaway. I think it's in the grass. You see it there towards the back end of your shot there. There will be no caution as that debris is off the racing surface. We stay green flag racing here on lap 15 out of 70. It's been a pretty dramatic start near the back, but up front it has been smooth sailing for the number 99 machine. Corey Wilson has just led 15 laps on the day, and he is in complete control so far. Oh, cars up the track. That is Dim in the outside wall. You see Smalls sliding through the grass. Another car comes down into the grass. You see Dim, and that is the M1 machine of Nas. They're sliding. Bubble was up in the wall earlier. They all managed to keep their car going straight. What a dramatic turn of events there in turn number 1 and 2. We missed almost all of it. Bubble has dropped from P3 back down to P5 after that calamity through 1 and 2, as Dim has now made his way up into 3rd. Nas is now into 4th. And it's still Smalls behind Corey Wilson, but Smalls just took quite a ride through the grass of turn number 2. The fabulous Hudson Hornet number 51. Not sure how he's going to be holding up after that extravagant trip on the infield grass through turn number 2 there on the oval. Through the tri-oval here. Bubble is now on the inside of Nas. He's going to get that move done. He's back up into 4th place now. And it's Dim in P3. He looks pretty fast there in that number 47 machine. Here on lap number 18 out of 70, looking to make a charge towards the front. But we have seen no one able to move past our leader, the number 99 machine of Corey Wilson. A big run here for Dim. The rest of the pack, I see 3 cars side by side there off of turn number 2. That looks like a Beast Anthony and perhaps one more car. Can't quite tell who it is there. I think that's Carter. It is Carter, stuck in the outside lane here. A car who was second most of the day has that rear end damage, which you see still sitting in the infield grass there on the end of the back straightaway. That's definitely not helping his car. He looks a little slow here. He's stuck in the outside lane. He's going to get passed by quite a few people here. Further up the field, Bubble back up into P4 right behind him. These cars need to work together if they want to move past Corey Wilson, who has led every single lap so far. You see the M1 machine of Nas there gets pushed up the track. Oh, you might have grazed the outside wall there. As now forward on his inside. That blue number 11 machine being pushed by the black and gold and number 3 behind. That's Prime with the 37 pushing them. Then it's Anthony, then Carter. As Nas is being pushed up to the outside lane, he is going to lose all of these positions. Corey, oh, there's a little bit of contact back there. I think that was with Prime. He's going to drop to the back of the pack here, as it is Corey, Smalls, Dim, Bubble, and Nas. Oh, there's lots of action in the back. There's contact between Carter and Prime. Wheel-to-wheel contact sliding through the grass as Carter grazes the outside ball there. We saw Prime lift out of the throttle. He was sliding through the infield grass. Everybody keeps it straight once again here on lap 20. We stay green flag racing as it has been all throughout this race so far. Oh, many cars sliding through the infield grass here on the front straightaway. That's Bubble involved. I see Beast sliding. So is Anthony. Caution is out as Bubble's front end has been ripped off of his car. Let's check out some of the other cars. Anthony looks okay. I saw Beast sliding as well. There's another car back there with damage. I couldn't tell if it's damage or not. I saw Ford slow back there, and that looks like a stricken number 11 machine here. See if we can get a better view of that car. Yep, the front end of that machine is struggling. Yeah, he's gonna jump out of his car here. The car is magically respawned as he jumps in, and that's a plain looking car, but he has respawned it with his magic, and now with the same magic he has put his paint scheme on just like that fast. As after quite a coming together there on the infield grass and the front straightaway, we finally have our first caution period of the day. After 22 completed laps of green flag racing, we are under a caution period here. As we have finally gotten all the cars lined back up here into the caution period, laps have been added for the caution in order to not make the race too extended here. We've completed 25 laps out of 70. Someone jumps out of their car. I think that is Prime. What a phenomenal shirt that man has there. Phenomenal shirt there from Prime. As now Ford going to the infield here, going into the pits. Not sure what's happening with the 11 car. Just a little spin around there. Back through the infield grass. Quite a maneuver there from the 11 machine as he loops all the way back around to go to the back of the pack. And we await the green flag once more for our first restart after our first caution period. All drivers still remain in this race. And we are just waiting for race control to bring us the green flag once again. And we are rolling. Green flag is out once again here from Daytona International Speedway. It is a terrible getaway for Ford right at the back of the pack. Corey Wilson up ahead. He gets a good restart there. It is Smalls behind, and then it is Naz. Naz up the track. Here comes Dim. Dim has moved up in a P3. Oh, Corey's up the track. So is Dim. Here comes Beast. Beast in the number 3 car. All the cars are tremendously spread out. Someone's on the bottom. That's Anthony. He comes up the track, runs into the side of the number 3 car of Beast. And Smalls has taken the lead. The fabulous Hudson Hornet leads here at Daytona. Anthony has been spun around. He is spinning around in the grass on the back straightaway. Anthony has lost a ton of time and a ton of speed and a ton of momentum as he flies and pirouettes down the back straightaway. He will lose the draft of the pack. Up front, it is still Smalls leading. Corey Wilson up the track. Oh, Dim with a big hit into the outside wall. There's contact. He loses the rear end of his car. He spun the 6 car of DJ. DJ is now sliding back into the 47 car. A bunch of contact. 37 car of Prime is involved. Ford is spinning to the inside. Oh, he's down the pit lane. He's speeding down the pit lane. Absolute chaos here. The number 11 car going full speed down the pit lane there. He rejoins the track. Caution has been thrown as many cars have spun around. Multiple car accident. Smalls is now your leader as caution is out. More cars being pushed up the track. Oh, there's a huge crash. Oh my goodness. What in the world just happened? I missed it. There is Dim. I saw Beast sliding. Nas was sliding. Beast is still backwards. Oh, Naz on the outside wall. More. There's debris all over the track. Oh, Beast is missing a wheel. Oh, that car is severely damaged. Number 3 car might be out of this race. This is absolutely terrible. Anthony stopped on the apron. It is all kicked off here on this restart. Absolute calamity here at Daytona. Smalls leading them around to come back and take this caution flag. And I hardly know what to say anymore after this absolute chaos of a race. Here comes Anthony flying around the track at a faster rate than I've ever seen in my life. What in the world? I've never seen a car go that fast in my lifetime. Anthony flying as Smalls leads them back to the line. He's led 2 laps thus far in this race. And my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally lined all the cars back up here under the caution period. We are approaching halfway through this race. It has been quite a while, but we are ready to get going here. Once again, the R command is given by race control as we get ready to see the green flag. Once again, it'll be Smalls as green flag flies here for the second restart. It's a phenomenal restart for the top 3 drivers. That is Smalls, Bubble, and Ford. The rest of the cars are well behind. It's going to take a lot of catching up for them to make any ground, as here it comes. A car looking at the outside. That was Bubble. He dives back to the inside. He's going to push Smalls on the bottom. They're both coming up the track a little bit. Bubble, look at the inside. There's no room there. There are 4 cars all side by side in the back. Beast is one of them. He's going through on the inside. Multiple cars fighting for position further back. But it is still Smalls out front. Bubble, the Wonder Boy. He's a look at the outside of here, the 51. That could open the door. Oh, there's a ton of contact in the back of the pack. I saw a car absolutely sliding around there. That's Anthony, who has thrown debris all over the circuit. He's still sliding. Back-to-back restarts and a disaster for Anthony Anderson. As back in the front of the field, look who's made a move for P4. That is Carter, the number 54 machine. Caution is back out once again here at Daytona. And Smalls will take them back to the line, leading another lap. And this should take us to halfway through the race after the caution laps are added. Alright, all the cars lining back up once again. Our command given to the drivers. We're about to see another restart here as Smalls has now led 9 laps on the night. Corey Wilson is still led 25. We are about to approach halfway through this race. Green flag flies once again. It is Smalls who leads as Bubble, the Wonder Boy, looking for a move on the outside. It's not quite there, but if he can get a push here from the 11 car forward, he might can make a move. Oh, there's a little bit of contact back there. Sorry, that's Carter with rear end damage as Ford goes to the outside. Multiple cars being pushed onto the apron. I saw Beast there. He forces his way back through. That is Nass pushing number 3 car on the inside. There are 3 cars side by side off of turn number 2. And Bubble the Wonder Boy, look at the outside of Smalls, but there's nothing there. He falls back in line. Bubble the Wonder Boy looking for something inside. He's all over the back of the fabulous Hudson Ford at the 51. Bubble trying to get to the inside here, trying to take away the lead. He's there. He's to the inside. The 48 machine, he's not going to give it up. The 51 and the 48 fighting for the inside lane. Smalls will lead this lap. We are officially halfway through the race, but Bubble the Wonder Boy with the inside, he's going to try to take away the lead here. As we go into turn number 1 and 2, I saw Nass sliding to the inside there. He is slumming back up the track. Nass, he throws it in reverse, is backing up through the corner. Can he keep this car straight? Oh, a big whack in the outside wall, but he keeps the car going straight, no damage. We stay green as there's multiple cars sliding. That is Anthony in the grass. He's headed towards the inside wall. He barely avoids it. He has a damage again. There's damage all over the track once more. It's still Bubble fighting for the lead. He's going to get that move done on the inside. Still fighting with Smalls, but it is done. Bubble the Wonder Boy has taken the lead here at Daytona. Your 2-time defending champion in the 48 machine has taken the lead here at Daytona. Oh, Bubba the Wonder Boy has run into the debris that's on the track. The leaders are running over the debris that's been scattered on the track from the previous incidents. And Bubba the Wonder Boy has a piece of a car stuck under his. He's trying to wiggle back and forth on the back straightaway to get it out. He has done so successfully. So Bubba the Wonder Boy has successfully gotten out of trouble there with a piece of metal that was stuck under his car off of probably the back of the 54 machine there through 1 and 2. As Bubba the Wonder Boy still leads here on lap number 37 out of 670. We are past halfway now as we look towards the further back into this race as Corey Wilson gets spun on the inside wall. Oh, that's the number 99 car. Multiple cars sliding. Caution is out. He's back up the track. DJ avoids him. Caution is out once more. That was the race back. Bubba the Wonder Boy leads as there was a calamity there off of the entry to the tri-oval. Corey Wilson got spun in the inside lane. Multiple other cars collected. We are under a caution period once more here at Daytona. Lineup once again. Drivers been given the R command. A green flag flies once more here from Daytona. Bubba the Wonder Boy leads in that inside lane of the 48 machine. He goes to the outside to try to break that slipstream effect right off the start here. We have completed 40 laps here. As Bubba the Wonder Boy, there's many cars pushing on the outside lane there. That's Ford, Carter, Dim. Oh, there's cars coming back up the track. Oh, there were cars sliding through the infield grass that I didn't even see. I saw Beast back there. He's sliding now through turn number 2, but he saves it. Everybody keeps it straight. There is no yellow flag. We stay green here at Daytona. Bubble still leads here through turns 3 and 4 in that number 48 machine as we have finally settled down a little bit here on lap number 42. Coming around to start lap number 43, Bubble the Winter Boy has now led 6 laps, coming around to lead his 7th. And it's still Corey who has the points for the most laps led as I hear a car stopped on pit lane. That is, I think, Anthony right there on the pit exit. It is. He's gonna get up to speed here and join the pack of the pack right back here behind Carter. But Bubble still leads out front. We are spread out in the pack, and we're going to try to grind out some laps here and get to the end of this race and see who will prevail and come away with the win. As here we see Bubble employing that same tactic we saw from Corey Wilson earlier in this race. Here on lap number 44, Bubble the Wonder Boy is going up on the back straightaway. It seems like it'd be slower, and it probably is slightly. However, you avoid the car behind getting that slipstream effect that we've talked so much about. That is crucial in a race like this where everyone can stay close due to that slipstream. Others fighting here as Smalls gets to the inside of Bubble. Smalls in the number 51 machine. He led some laps under that fabulous Hudson Hornet. Bubble is turning. He's trying to turn him. He's trying to wreck him. He puts him in the outside wall. There's a huge crash on the back straightaway. DJ's involved. Caution has been thrown. Bubble the Wonder Boy has just wrecked Smalls. He has wrecked the fabulous Hudson Hornet, who is spun around to the back straightaway. He collected DJ in the 6 car. Absolutely terrible scenes there from the 48 machine. A terribly dirty move. And it's going to allow the number 11 of Ford. Ford will take the lead here. As Bubble dropping behind the 47 of Dim. Ford taking the lead. And he will lead them back to the stripe. As we're going to be under another caution period and another restart after Bubble wrecked the number 51 machine on the back straightaway. As green flag is flying, let's hear again from Daytona. Ford leads on that inside lane. All the cars still in line, but they are bound to spread out here as we get into turn number 1 here. Ford in the number 11 car, leading from Dim, from Nass. Beast up the track, so is Smalls further back. Smalls, who just got wrecked by Bubble. Now Carter up the track. He's going to get to the outside wall. Oh, there's a big contact with Prime and DJ. They're sliding around in the back there. That's Carter going in reverse. Carter has his car in reverse. He is sliding around. Collects Beast there for a minute. Carter to the inside wall. More contact to the inside wall. He's sliding. No damage to that car so far. We'll see if he can keep it going straight. If he can, there'll be no caution. And he does. Carter saves it. No caution is out. We stay green, as it is still going to be Ford up. No, Ford has lost the lead. It is now Dim who leads. Now he is going to come around to lead lap number 49. Dim leading a lap here. He's going to get a bonus point if he can hold on to it. And he will. Dim with a bonus point for leading a lap there on lap number 49. We now just have 21 laps to go in this race. Oh, and that's Corey Wilson who has crashed behind. Corey Wilson and the Fabulous Hudson Hornet of Smalls, they've both crashed behind, but no caution has been thrown for them. We are still green flag racing so far. Dim still leads up front. 3 cars have pulled away just a bit, as everyone else is trying to catch up to those top 3 who lead. That's Dim, Nass, and Ford. Oh, Dim has gotten spun around. The leader has been spun out. Nass is going to go through. Oh, it's a big contact between Dim and Ford. He's sliding back down the track. Dim trying to collect it. I don't know if he'll be able to do it. He does, but it's at the expense of Anthony, who spews debris all over the track. Once again, Anthony's had an absolutely terrible race. He goes back in a huge contact with Carter. A huge hit for Carter and Anthony. Oh my goodness. Caution is back out here. Carter with front end damage, wheel damage on that car. Nass now leads. Wow. Oh, the 11 car, Ford looking for a move there. It's not going to happen, though. Nass will still get them back to the line first, as the M1 machine looking good so far. as green flag flies once again here. We have just 15 laps remaining. Nass leads in the N1 machine, leads from Ford in second. As we are going to try to survive to the end of this race. That is Bubble spinning out to the outside, trying to avoid the calamity on the start that we've seen so far. Let's see how that goes for him. Up front, who is that? I think that's DJ, as Corey Wilson is in the grass. DJ trying to get the lead here. He's going to the inside of Nass. Is he there? Is he clear? It's hard to see. Nass is clear for the lead. He keeps the lead so far. Oh, there's some contact behind him, and they keep it straight. Nass now leads. We've survived the lap, as we now have 14 laps remaining. Nass has led 7 laps. Corey has still led the most with 25. And I believe with that 14 laps to go, yes, Corey has locked up the most laps led. Corey Wilson leading early. He hasn't shown much pace since, but he has locked up most laps led, and the bonus point that comes with it. Oh, nice. Pushed out the track there by Ford. Can he get back down? No, he can't. And now it's DJ to his inside. We are 3 abreast here. 3 abreast for the lead. It is Nass leading on the outside. But who will prevail at the line? Watching the number 47 of Dim. He's getting pushed down the track by DJ. Pushed down the track by the 6 car. I believe it is Nass who led the lap, still on the outside as everybody else was fighting. Oh my goodness, but it is Dim with the advantage on the inside lane. That is the place you want to be, as we have just 13 laps to go to settle this. Dim leading on the inside. Ford behind. Oh, there's contact. Ford is sliding up the track. Everybody's getting involved. There's going to be a huge crash here. DJ sliding. Ford is sideways. Who else is going to be involved? I see Anthony in the middle of it. Anthony being another crash would be terrible. There's Anthony sliding. Multiple cars. Now Ford down the track. Anthony once again slaps the wall. DJ slaps the wall. Dim still leads out in front. He looks pretty safe. As caution is out, and we're gonna go green here. Once we get going green again, I think it's gonna be about 10 laps to go, maybe 9 here. As Dim will get some laps led here, and we're gonna be trying to close out this race here very shortly. The green flag flies once again here for Dim. Dim leading on the inside. There's a big push there from Beast and from Smalls. We do have just 9 laps remaining in this race. As Dim trying to hold that inside lane. He's on the apron. He's going to get pushed up the track here. Pushed up the track is Dim as Beast is going to go through on the inside. That is crucial. Dim lifts early to get back to the inside though. Back to the inside. That's big for Dim as there's contact behind. That's Ford push on the apron. Multiple cars fighting for the inside lane there. Oh, and there were cars spinning at the back there. Multiple cars around. I couldn't quite tell who it was all involved. Carter was involved. He's sideways, or he's reversing rather. Back up towards the front. It is still going to be Beast leading there. Beast and the 3 car coming around to lead his first lap of the day. He gets it done. So with 8 laps remaining in this race, Beast leads. The rest of the pack single file with a few cars who just crashed further behind. As on the race back, Beast has been pushed up the track. Looking ahead, is Dim going to be able to pass him? Yeah, Dim on the inside. Dim is going to pass him and take the lead here. So Beast, who led 2 laps, is now passed by Dim, who wins the race back. Oh, did he win the race back? No, Smalls wins the race back in the last second. So Smalls will lead on this very close to the end restart. That is huge, as track position has been so vital. As finally, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for has finally arrived. The drivers have been given the R command. We are all in a single file line, readied up. Possibly the last restart. Here we go. Green flag is flown, and it is Smalls, the number 51, a fabulous Hudson Hornet machine who leads there on the inside lane. Can he survive turn one? We've seen all throughout this race that cars have been pushed up the track. He takes an early line to try to get it, but it's not going to happen. He gets pushed up the track. You know he's not happy about that. As through 1 and 2, he comes back down the track. He pushes DJ onto the apron, but DJ is there. DJ's not going to give it up. Smalls pushing him down. DJ was been there the whole time. Smalls keeping him, pushing him onto the grass. DJ was pushed onto the grass. That's causing a huge wreck behind. Oh, that's turned Corey Wilson around. More cars are spinning around. Corey Wilson's driving in reverse. He's driving in reverse. Oh, and he's into the outside wall. He's still going in reverse. Corey Wilson still driving backwards. Looking at the rear cam here from Corey Wilson as you see the pack ahead of him out of the rear cam. He is flying in reverse down the front straightaway here at the high banks of Daytona, going full speed in that number 99 machine. He's going to try to keep going. If anyone crashes, he can still get positions and get points. I gotta say, that whole thing was probably the fault of Smalls, the number 51 machine. Corey Wilson still going in reverse further back. He looks pretty safe back there. The rest of this pack, I don't know. They're gonna get pushed up the track. Bubble the Winter Boy is up in a second. Oh, here comes a push to the outside lane. Carter going to the outside. That's a 54 machine. That cream color car further behind. He's trying to make it work. Corey Wilson is losing out just a little bit here to the pack, but he still is in with a fighting chance as he is reversing still around the track, probably about 150 miles an hour right now. Oh, and there's contact behind. That goes Carter. Carter and Prime sliding through the grass back up the track. Can Corey Wilson get through it? No, he cannot in reverse, but he saves it, and now he's going forwards again. This is the best bit of driving I've ever seen. We're going to be coming around and take the final lap here. A white flag in the air, final lap here at Daytona. As Bubba the Winter Boy, he has gotten pushed up out of the lane. Surely that is his hopes ended. Dim leads here from Daytona with 1 lap remaining. Dim in the number 47 machine leading. Can he hold on to it? If he can, he will get the win today. But behind him, the person that caused the wreck earlier, that is Smalls. DJ, who got forced down by Smalls that caused the wreck. He's just behind. He's pushing Smalls. What is going to happen here? Down the back straightaway, Dim looks pretty good so far. He's got a pretty good lead. It's going to take a miracle for anyone to dethrone Dim. Someone is spinning behind. That's Bubble. Oh, he got air. Oh, he got air on the back straightaway. Oh, my goodness. The 48 machine contact with Nass. Corey Wilson. Oh, he flies over the debris. He's still going. Back up front. How's it looking? Smalls is up the track from DJ. Beast is looking to the inside. Oh, Smalls just cuts down on DJ. Still making contact. That's the battle for second, though, because up front it's Dim. He's going to win the season opener at Daytona. Phenomenal drive there from Dim as he wins the opening race at Daytona. And that is going to be the end of our coverage here today, as we don't have the ability to do any driver interviews, so it's going to just be Dim taking the win. The first round of Season 3 of the Bubbles Cup Championship here at Daytona International Speedway. It was a good one. As always, this coverage is brought to you by Builderbrain, the cutting-edge AI study tool. Head over to builderbrain.ai to ace your classes and win back your weekend. And until next time, I'll bid you all a farewell and good day.